Okay, it says her ex has not allowed her to see her kids. Okay, it says, my ex has not allowed me to see my children. My child is on audio and he's being taken to a hotel. Why are social workers and judges allowing this to happen?
I need to get a lawyer for contempt so for sure. What did you say? I need to get a lawyer present so they can right now for contempt so I can see my children in person. Samantha, the first step is to get your brain straight. Get your stuff off of the internet. All they have to do is look at that and they'll say, this girl is having sex. My children right now, they're going to from me, going to see them with Terry at the playground. That's when my kids said I'm still going to see them. I'm just thinking, what is it? Samantha, you need to stop this. I have seen them a couple of times because I request and I go and I see them to make sure they're Samantha, you're not doing this to me right now. I never. You just said Samantha. Oh my God. This is the last time I'm picking up Samantha. I am busy. I'm doing things here.
What are you doing? Watching Price is Right and eating bun buns? No, my life. I moved to that house at 26 years old to be property manager. You immediately had me injured. You now have stolen my kids in 4 years. At 30 years old, I was raped in your condo. You called a social worker at 6 months saying I was talking to myself, having me drugged with Haldol, a substance I've never been on. Now you have blackmailing CPS with your pedophile husband, and you need to pay the bill for all the cleaning supplies and organization I just did in that condo. You're trying to put me in debt right now, so I cannot take out a company. You're doing this so I can't get a loan for my business. So you try to lock me in jail or a psych ward so you can openly sell my children.
You need to stop this. I have seen them a couple of times because I request and I go and I see them to make sure Samantha, you're not doing this to me right now.
They really don't give a fuck. They're like, excuse me, yeah, we out here. Watch out, bitches. I thought she wasn't supposed to be driving.
Morning, TikTok. I'm so excited to start drop shipping, but I already have a violation. I didn't even say anything. There's no nudity. I simply told the truth. I now know I can probably not say the circumstances I'm dealing with, but I'm completely sane. And I could be making a lot of money a month already on cryptocurrency, but now I will be doing drop shipping, so hopefully my Wi-Fi doesn't go down. I don't know why these people are doing this to me.
Yeah, I was gonna share with you what the doctor said about me just now. Okay. Please tell me. Yeah, they say I have MS.
Stop it. It's not, that's not funny. But like, what?
Yeah, they say I have MS. From all the injections, I think it is. I think it's a substance I'm allergic to that's causing MS symptoms in my body. So I want to address your text messages. You're saying you're going to a judge right now to have me marching after Baker acted.
Samantha, I don't have any more room on this counter for another piece of equipment.
This is a juicer I'm supposed to be drinking fresh ginger to help with my MS.
She don't even know she has MS.
What doctor said you have MS?
Thank you.
So why are you trying to have me injected with Zyprexa, a medicine for anorexia that has just caused... India, Christian's fiance is a size 0, 100 pounds. That's the only thing he likes is a size 0, 100 pounds. Don't take my phone. Don't take... This is my form of payment. Don't take my phone.
Did she just try to take her phone away? Why didn't she just leave and close the door? She knows she's crazy. She gotta record everything.
Christian's fiance is a size 0, 100 pounds. That's...
Oh, she just said her ex's fiance. Aw, don't compare yourself to other people. It's okay. You gotta be your own person. Gosh.
So why are you trying to have me injected with Zyprexa, a medicine for anorexia that has just caused... India, Christian's fiance is a size 0, 100 pounds. That's the only thing he likes is a size 0, 100 pounds. Don't take my phone. Don't take... This is my form of payment. Don't take my phone.
Okay, so if this is the same thing she's talking about, Zyprexa is the brand name for the medication. Olanzapam, I probably butchered that, is an atypical antipsychotic primarily used to treat mental health conditions like schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. It is not a controlled substance. Wow. So they were trying to get... So why does it take a while to work? Why is it not working if she's taking it? Does it have to wait? Okay. Key uses schizophrenia, treating symptoms like hallucinations, delusions, and disorganized thought process. Bipolar, managing manic or mixed episodes, and in some cases, depressive episodes when used in combination with fluoxetine. Treatment-resistant depression used in combination with fluoxetine. Acute agitation and schizophrenia and bipolar mania. The injectable form, Zyprexa IM, can be used for rapid control. Okay, so she needs the acute... She needs the injectable. Off-label uses, sometimes used to treat chemotherapy-induced nausea and vomiting or as an appetite stimulant. Oh, everything was going good until the very end. I wonder if she Googled that. Zyprexa affects the activity of dopamine and serotonin receptors in the brain. This helps regulate mood, behavior, and thoughts. By blocking these receptors, it can reduce the hallucinations and delusions and improve disorganized speech and behavior. It can also help reduce flat affect and improve attention by blocking serotonin receptors. I'm so confused. How long has she been taking it? And was she just not taking it long enough for it to work? Potential side effects. Common side effects of Zyprexa can include drowsiness, dry mouth, constipation, weight gain, increased appetite, dizziness, back pain. So she she probably looked this up, and out of all of it was may gain weight. She read through all these and she was oh, they're trying to make me gain weight. She didn't say anything about bipolar or the schizophrenia, psychosis, or anything. She was I just don't want to gain weight. A voice recording from my son saying he's been taken to a hotel after school. The judge wouldn't even allow me to play it in the courtroom. My ex was in the Air Force. I know he's blackmailed this. Oh my gosh. What? Oh. Okay, he raped and forced me to have 2 disabled children. I love my children more than anything, but I'm so scared for them to suffer. What has happened? Can anyone spread light on this? What happened when?
The one that had at the playground, damn it. There's the hotel
hotel with a playground India and your father are taking you to? Are you talking about the playground, or are you talking about a hotel? So you're gonna stay there overnight? Where? In another state? It's gonna be in there. Where? How far away? I have my children 3 days a week for 2 hours at a time. There is a restraining order against Christian, but I'm asking you to do a welfare check right now on my 6-year-old children who are telling me they're being taken to a hotel.
Yeah, so there's paperwork stating that you guys are communicating through a court app, and
Yes.
you do not have custody. I'm looking
I
at the
do.
paperwork
I
right
actually
here.
do have custody. I have partial custody of my children. I will have a lawyer reach out to you. Who is in charge of your station?
Girl, stop.
Okay, ma'am. Well, we do not have that paperwork on hand. Do you happen to
All
have
I'm
that?
asking for is a child welfare check right now. Who is in charge of your station?
I understand that. What I'm asking is, if you have that paperwork, do you mind bringing it here so we can review that?
But wait a second. What? You can do a well. I mean, I'm not obviously saying like to do it, but I'm saying if someone really was concerned, they could do a welfare check without being like having custody or anything like that of it. Like that doesn't make any sense. That's weird.
Sure, I will bring that. I'll have my lawyer bring it into you, but I would like for you to do a child welfare check on my children right now.
Why is it so quiet?
Hello?
Ma'am, I'm just reading through the paperwork.
Wow, he's rude. This is ridiculous.
I have my children 3 days a week for 2 hours at a time. There is a restraining order against Christian, but I'm asking you to do a welfare check right now on my 6-year-old children who are telling me they're being taken to a hotel.
Yeah, so there's paperwork stating that you guys are communicating through a court app, and
Yes.
you do not.
Hello, TikTok youth. Please be careful of what you comment. There are bots on my page from a general contracting company writing to institutionalize me, so they drug me so I'm not able to care for my children. What's going on with the government is disgusting. How is this legal? How is this possible? How is a dictator in the White House? How is this happening to America?
So I submitted a request to register an out-of-state order October 18th. This Judge Long, who I just saw for contempt of court because Christian has not allowed me to see my children, said I had not submitted that paperwork. I resubmitted it just now. What am I supposed to do if this is a retired visiting Judge Long in a Snow Hill courthouse? Population here is small. I don't even see anybody in this courthouse. I'm wondering how many CPS cases they have. How common is this here? It's really scary that this man didn't even let me play the audio of my son saying he's being taken to a hotel. Okay? The amount of money that has been spent is $150 for each time to just submit this paperwork. This woman just trespassed me from the courthouse because I was looking at a copy of paperwork that a mental evaluation for me that I'm supposed to read to be prepared for September court. And she almost tried to have me arrested. These people will not stop trying to just put me in jail. It is terrifying me. The woman I heard here that got beat in a domestic assault, and then they took her kids and make her homeless. How long has CPS been doing this? It's like this is just a repeat of history, and we are in trouble, America. We are in trouble. What do we do? I wish I was a lawyer right now. I guarantee this would not be happening if I was a lawyer. But do they just get blackmailed? Every lawyer I've ever met now won't even talk to me. I mean, they'll talk to me, but they said they can't help.
Yeah, they can't help because they can't help you. You need, like, other help.
Look at Michael Cohen. What happened to Michael Cohen? Trump's old best friend, supposedly, alerting us of what they do to people on disability. This man is forcing me not to be able to have a job, breaking my nose, putting substances around me that are not normal, trying to make me deplete dopamine in my brain to make me go crazy. I have seen it time and time again. Look, this man Tarek, who was the CEO of a good company in Costa Mesa, I just called them to see if I could work with them, and he's no longer alive. It's not normal.
It's not normal for people to die. It's just not normal.
I just called them to see if I could work with them, and he's no longer alive. It's not normal. All these people, no longer alive. You know, why was I not given a job in New York City around government contracting? Why was I just preyed on? This story is so sick. It's obviously a planned operation. And it's so sick. This is not just me, it's all of us. It's all of us. They do this premeditated plan for. I heard this when I was in elementary school that the FBI has files on children. But I've been told that people with jobs, not to say prominent people, educated people, with jobs that have security clearances that go behind, that can see these files, that they were going to try to make me a drug addict and institutionalize me in high school. And that never happened. So, what this plan, it's so obvious. So I'm wondering what they just keep spinning, let all these immigrants or Haitian immigrants and terrorize them with voodoo. Already, look at the French Revolution. And I'm not educated.
I really want to know why she thinks. Why does she always think it's freaking voodoo?
In history, my high school education is lacking. I used to sneak out and go with my friend to University of Maryland when I was 16, who was already registered to graduate high school early. Most people around me went to college, great Ivy League schools, graduated high school early. I was dyslexic. I should have gone to private school. I should have had a computer.
You should have went to private school because you were dyslexic. Are you freaking kidding me, Garget? Get on out of here.
In every class, like some of these people. And I'm sorry to dwell on me, but I think this is why they're able to do this right now with my children. I was not given an option to have babies or not. I didn't find out I was pregnant until 3 months. It's not fair. It's not fair for them to do this to my children when I'm watching, I didn't know I was pregnant. And there's so many, 12 months was just acting normal. Nothing's wrong with the child. Why were my children? I was diagnosed with preeclampsia. My tongue was numb. I couldn't eat. My tongue was so numb. I couldn't even breathe sometimes. I couldn't stop throwing up. They need to legalize edibles for women that want to eat them when they're pregnant, throwing up. They cannot just take these women's babies. It's atrocious. On TikTok, it's so scary. I want to know how they're opening these CPS cases, who they're doing it to. And I just want to have a baby to maybe use it for an experiment. It's so sick. Some people don't have choices, like I know. But how is a visiting judge doing this to me again? How do I report a judge that I think has taken illegal bribes? This is my ex-boyfriend, Rich Passer, and Sanasa B. He enriched through me my birthday party in New York City. Sanasa came in from D.C. She had just actually invited me to D.C. and provided a table and a bottle of Grey Goose and told me she'd my GG home. The next thing I know, I'm in front of her house and she's buckling my seatbelt. I heard do not drive, and I drove. I ended up in front of an 18-wheeler. This woman tried to kill me because her first cousin lover raped me in my father's bed. And look at the world right now.
Like, wow. That's a lot to unpack right there. Again, are these old videos, or is she not taking her medicine? What's going on?
This is the worst photo of me. I was about 15. My sister Jennifer, Haley Levenberg, hates me. She's a serial killer. And I don't know what to say. This is the worst photo of me. I was about 15. My sister Jennifer, Haley Levenberg, hates me. She's a serial killer. And I don't know what to say.
Why would you say that? I don't know what to say. You can't just say that. Give us the tea.
I would love to start making jewelry again. What do you guys think? I'd like to make some cool
Yes, do
jewelry.
something with your stuff.
Magic on me, right? Can I?
Did she just say something magic on you? This is why you think voodoo is on you, is because you probably practice voodoo or you try to.
Magic on me, right? Can I bless jewelry? Or are you scared? Are you scared of black magic? Let me know. You could be serious.
Yeah. No. So, well, this just happened. A detective and sergeant just entered my property with my mother. Opening the door again, the woman at Family Services in Snow Hill Courthouse said I made a threat against a judge. I have the whole thing recorded. They're trying to legally put me in jail to take my inheritance and move my children around. Oh my gosh, girl. You're not going to be alive and well to enjoy your inheritance if you don't get your crap together. Your accident attorney. How lame.
Hello?
Hi, are you still at the house?
No, they're not. She left a card. You called her because she says she has like 24 hours to speak to you. She needs to speak to you.
Yeah, okay. Have you seen Samuel and Shiloh?
No, I haven't. I haven't left the house today, Samantha.
Have you called them? Do you ever call them to see how they are?
I've asked Christian if I could set a time up to see them soon, and he says
When did you ask him?
possibly soon. Huh?
When did you ask him?
Day before yesterday.
Why did you force me to have these babies with a man that is gay, doesn't love me? That was
Not he's gay. Is he gay? I'm sorry. It don't matter, Christian. I don't know. I'm so confused. I thought she said it was a one-night stand. Why does her mama have something to do with it? Did her mom know Christian first? If so, then why doesn't he let her see the kids more often than not? I don't know. Does anyone else know what's going on? And y'all can just put y'all's comments down below. I'm not a TikTok person, and she's obviously on TikTok. And I can't do it. I can't learn.
Why did you force me to have these babies with a man that is gay, doesn't love me, that was beating me, that will never protect me, that has disgusted other men that I've dated, saying I'm the most disgusting woman with the biggest, nastiest vagina, how ugly and fat I am, that no man loves me?
Oh my gosh. I don't know if you said all that. I don't know what she said, if that was true, but that was a lot.
It's like this was a planned operation to have this man discuss
Samantha, you need to
every
call
person
this
around
woman.
me. But why would you do this? Why would you imprison me and not let me have an abortion with a man that's supposed to murder me?
What is this? Okay, she put something over her head, correct? Isn't that like a mask or something? Like, she put that on her. She's not really bald. She just put that on her, right?
Are you recording me, Samantha, to put on TikTok?
Oh, poor mama. You're always being recorded. I feel so bad for everybody around her.
Why did you do this? Why did you do this? At the age of 30.
I do not want my private conversation.
It's not private. This is my life that's going to be all over the news. Why did you do this? While I was on medication, I didn't find out I was pregnant until 3 months. And they moved me to Florida where it's illegal what you were doing to me. Why did you do this to me?
Okay, Samantha.
I was told I was supposed to give birth in Baltimore and end up in a psych ward. My kids were going to be in a NICU.
You were supposed to give birth in Baltimore.
Yeah.
I'm going to hang up now, Samantha.
Hi, are you still at the house?
No, they're not. She left a card. So you called her because she says she has like 24 hours to speak to you. She needs to speak to you.
Yeah, okay. Have you seen Samuel and Shiloh?
No, I haven't. I haven't left the house today, Samantha.
Have you called them? Do you ever call them to see how they are?
I've asked Christian if I could set a time up to see them soon, and he says,
When did you ask him?
possibly soon. Huh?
When did you ask him?
Day before yesterday.
Why did you force me to have these babies with a man that is gay, doesn't love me, that was beating me, that will never protect me, that has disgusted other men that I've dated, saying I'm the most disgusting woman with the biggest, nastiest vagina, how ugly and fat.
The biggest, nastiest vagina. Oh.
And that no man loves me. He's like, this was a planned operation to have this man discuss
Samantha, you need to
every
call
person
this
around
woman.
me. But why would you do this? Why would you imprison me and not let me have an abortion?
Oh, shit. I didn't hear. I was just watching it because of the pictures. I didn't hear where she said, why didn't you let me have an abortion? Oh my gosh. Is that what's wrong with the boys? What happened to the boy? Let me be quiet. Let me just read her caption. Here are a few photos. This is the most disgusting story I've ever heard in my life. Has been predetermined by a human trafficker. Oh my gosh.